Hello, this is Dr. Victoria Scarbo speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. And I promised I would do a card reading on Nancy Pelosi, see where she's at in 2019. So this is specifically for her, what she's dealing with. I was just watching MSNBC and they were talking about, while I was eating my dinner, the most delicious chicken soup, by the way, that my husband made. Yum. One of his best. Of course, I always say that when he cooks, because every time it's a little better. But this time, I meant it. So there was this talk that she would not invite the president to the State of the Union. I didn't know she could do that. Maybe I misunderstood, so it's possible, but that would be funny, right? Don't invite Trump. Okay, he wouldn't like that. All right, so let's see. What's up for Nancy Pelosi? 2019. The Fool card. Interesting. The Fool card is, in this deck, it's less about a leap of faith and more about deciding what path to take. And so I'm going to go with that. She's still trying to figure out the best path to take as she finds herself at the crossroads. Now, she does have experience because she was Speaker of the House before, but of course, she was Speaker of the House with Bush and Obama, but Trump is a whole nother animal. Let's see what's crossing that. The choice card. So she is a little split about what choice to make, the Lover's card. So she knows on some level with these two cards here, the immediate situation and the crossing card, that the choice that she makes is going to be a choice that hasn't been made before. So it has a lot of weight to it. Okay, let's see what's at the root of this. Okay, so this is the Devil card. In this deck is called Materialism. This has to do with moneyed interests. And as she's been told, and I've heard she's a great fundraiser, so she knows a lot of people who have a lot of money. And so it's very possible that to a certain extent they are holding her back in certain decisions that she wants to make. Either that or she has to consider the money. She has to consider that. Okay, let's see what's in the past. The Justice card. Okay, this is... this, I think, again, because this came up with the Democrats in the same position, this is the balancing of the scales when it came to the midterms. There was a balancing of the scales. Let's see what's in the sky. Okay, the Page of Cups. This is an offer. There's an offer. It's an offer, but it's I don't know. It's like an offer not commensurate with her position. I don't know if she's being offered something. The page is a child, really. This could be how she sees Trump as a child. But in that, there's a cup being offered. So let's see what else comes up. Maybe we can get more information as I continue to pull. So this is the immediate future, 6 weeks out. Yeah? The Sword of Truth and Justice. So within 6 weeks, it looks like some truth is going to come out. This is the Ace of Swords. Certainly a decision is going to be made. Within 6 weeks, a decision is made. Which direction is she going to go? Because once you go in one direction, with the Ace of Swords, once you make a decision, all other decisions are moot, right? Because it's about the action that you take. How this is seen from the outside. This is a card of abandonment. This Eight of Cups. Could be leaving a situation. I think people see this as Trump leaving somehow. Okay. Domestic situation. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. This is somebody on a quest. So this looks like a decision is made and a quest is begun. Hopes and fears. Again, there's a money card here. And so she is concerned about some money issue. She is concerned about some money issue. The outcome? We have the Four of Pentacles. This is more money. I feel like those who have the money are putting a lot of pressure to bear. But it may not be a negative thing. This could just be the corporate side of the Democratic Party that's taking, that she's sort of taking, I don't want to say the side of, but she's leaning in that direction. She's not particularly progressive. So in the way that somebody like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is progressive, or the progressives that came in, the younger people. You know, she's had to, I think she's been in the House of Representatives since 1987. So 30 years. So she knows how to play the game as the game is played now. And so it makes sense that she's going to sort of continue to trust what she knows more than the new stuff coming in. Okay, let's see if we can get a major arcana. Oh, you know who this can be? This can be the young progressives. Right? The page is oftentimes a young woman also. Because the pages are in the Kabbalah, it's in Malkuth, and Malkuth is about daughters. And so this could be the women within the House of Representatives, the new ones. So they're actually influencing her quite a bit. So she is challenged between this new, young, progressive sort of wing of the party and the tried and true sort of, we'll call them corporate Democrats or centrist Democrats, right? Okay. Let's see if we can pull a major arcana. We have the Chariot. Okay. So Chariot is about movement. It's about doing sort of like on your soul's quest. It's interesting. There are two quest cards here. Okay. But this card says to me that there's victory, there's action, but it's also, there's a faded quality about this. She is the person who's supposed to be leading the charge, so to speak, at this time. All right, let's see what's underneath. And we have the woman in the garden with all her pentacles. This is the well-heeled woman, the aristocratic woman, but she's sort of sitting back and watching out the window. So I'm not really sure what this card is about. So what I'm going to do, because there's a part of me that wants to say she's going to sit on her laurels, or there's a part of me that says maybe she's not really going to be around. She's going to start something and then somehow retire or step back, which doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm going to continue this reading using this bottom card. And just to get some, to see what this means, what this particular card means. So we're going to use this as the question, right? The situation. So let's do some, let's see what else comes up with this. Okay. So this is the wish card. I feel like this could be her retiring after she gets her wish. Let's see what's crossing. I use that Nine of Pentacles sort of like a significator. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups over that. This is also often seen as Trump, but in this deck, I don't usually call it Trump because this guy is willing to share his cups, and we know Trump ain't willing to share nothing. Okay, let's crossing it. We have the Three of Pentacles. This is, it's interesting because this card really is about the power, the people who have the money and the power. Because this card, like in it, sort of when this particular like deck is stylized for, right? The era that this deck is stylized for. We have two people in the church, right? Two people of renowned or some power. Although I don't know how much nuns had power in church. But it's people who wield power. So she's challenged by that still. So there's still some sense of being challenged by the people who have the money. Okay, the money. Let's see what's at the root of this. This is a nostalgia card. Okay, I'm going to just keep going. So there's this sense of wanting to go back to the way things were. The past. This is her trying to balance the progressive side and the more centrist side, I think, of the party. In the sky. Yeah, she feels like any move that she makes is a challenging move. I wonder if she's going to be able to break free from this. Yes, she will. Okay, this card says to me that I asked that question, and then this card came out. This card, this woman's moving over the bridge of troubled water. So she is moving away from, there's somewhat of a stalemate. Somewhat of a stalemate. How it will be seen from the outside. Not clear. Things are not clear. Things are not. Seven of Cups. The domestic situation again. King of Pentacles. More money. More money. Hopes and fears. Pentacles again. A lot of Pentacles. Let's see the outcome. Temperance. Balance. So this is what it feels like to me. It feels like she's going to be less aggressive than perhaps we would like to see her. Not necessarily when it comes to Trump. I think that she will pursue that. Where I think she's going to drag her feet is in how she treats the progressive wing of the Democratic Party. And that might be why she needs to retire. Like, that's why we see I see retirement here. Not that she's going to retire, but she's going to have to, and she might, but she's going to have to retire sort of the old way of doing things. Okay, let's see what's at the root of this. Okay, the Judgment card again. So this is a time of awakening. This is a time of awakening, but I do believe she's gonna do something different. She's gonna break free, and she is going to ultimately heal this and rise to the occasion. But I think it's going to be a strain on her, and I do think she's going to retire shortly thereafter. I don't see her being president in any of these cards, so that's interesting. Because she would be, after the vice president, she would be next in line. Okay. All right, 15 minutes. I think I'm going to leave it at that. So hopefully this is enlightening. She has a lot to deal with. And of course Trump being the major thing to deal with. But in a way, Trump is the easy thing to deal with. Because he's obviously... we'll say the enemy, But there is dissent in the Democratic Party, and they're going to have to deal with the progressive side of the Democratic Party. They're going to have to open their ears to it. And it'll be very interesting to see how that sort of works out. So, all right, that's my call on Nancy Pelosi. Did I say 2019? Yeah, I think 2019. Okay, so like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this. I do have a couple more questions that I want to ask, but they're still sort of fomenting in my mind. So let me think about a few things, and I will get back to you. Have a great day, and I will see you again soon.